Hello again, friends. I am your host, the Big Ol' Papa. Welcome to another edition of... Now, folks, don't forget to smash the subs button, tap the like icon, and ding the bell if you want to know when I post more vids. Let's get to it. Today is our very first retro review. And as you can see, we're going to be doing the classic game from 1985, Paperboy. I chose this game today in honor of my wife. We just recently had our 17th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary, babe. This was one of her favorites when she was younger, so I thought I'd do this as my first review. So I'm going to play the game a little bit too while I'm doing the review, just so you can get a see and a feel. So let's get right to it. Alright, got my controller hooked up. Let's go. And as you can see right out of the gate, basic 8-bit graphics, but not bad when you compare it to the original arcade game and to the Commodore 64 version. Now this game itself has editions on the Nintendo and on the Game Boy, as well as other consoles. Now, it's a pretty good side-scroller for the time. Graphics are your typical 8-bit graphics. They didn't do a lot to beef them up between the arcade, C64, and NES versions, but really with the game itself being like this, it did need a lot of beefing up. Now as you're playing through the game here, you collect your newspaper bundles, you throw your newspapers, and occasionally you get hit by kids on skateboards. Well, we'll try that again. Now the purpose of the game is to just ride around on your bike, get your newspapers to your customers, like I did just there, and take out obstacles, like the dog that just tried to run me down, and avoid obstacles like the car that just about hit me. And you can also do stuff like put papers through windows and try and avoid the guys on their little, I don't know, go-karts, motorcycles. But you gotta watch for the white houses and the blue houses and the yellow houses. You want to get the papers in the right spot, or you're gonna lose them as subscribers at the end of the week. Now, the controls for this game are pretty basic. Left, right, up, down. Up makes you go faster, back makes you brake. The nice thing too though, and when you brake, you actually get that braking sound, which is kind of nice. So the controls themselves aren't too bad. They're pretty good for 8-bit game at the time. On a scale of 1 thumb down to 2 rock-ons, controls I'm going to give a neutral, which is kind of right in the middle. Now sound quality, I'm definitely going to give it a solid rock-on because, man, considering this is 8-bit, some of the sounds are pretty cool. You get the sound of the dog chasing you, your newspaper smashed windows, the old lady with the rolling pin chasing after you, even the little ding when you hit the targets here in the training course. Now, the music itself is actually not that great, but the sound effects are really good considering the old 8-bit game here. Graphics, I'm going to give it neutral. You know, compared to a lot of games these days, and even some later 8-bit games, they're on par for the time, but they could have been a little bit better. Overall gameplay, oh look, I lost a couple subscribers, oh well. Overall gameplay though, I'm going to give it at least 1 rock on because this is a fun game. You're going to jam a lot of quarters into it if you're in the arcade, and if you're sitting at home playing, going full retro, you're going to have a blast and just want to play for hours. And the game gets considerably harder as you go, as most 8-bitters did. So, overall, I'm going to give this game a rock on, a solid rock on. So, enjoy it, have fun, and keep on going retro. I'll just keep playing here for a couple more minutes. Let's see if I can't get through Tuesday. Going a little faster now. Here's that dog again. Looks like I made it through. So yeah, once again, if I were to give this a score on a scale of a thumbs down, 2 thumbs down, neutral, a rock on, or 2 rock ons, I'm gonna give it 1 rock on. Because it was a pretty good game for its time, and it was definitely better than the arcade or C64 version. Anyway, folks, thanks for paying attention. Gonna wrap it up. As usual, it's time to go. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Gonna see you next time. Please enjoy. Don't forget to read the screen and, do the things. Be muchly appreciated. Keep it big, keep it old, keep it retro. And always thank the bus driver. Be awesome to each other, folks. Rock on, dudes. Time to fly.